After he completed his matric, he developed as an international athlete. He had a coach, a manager, and various sports advisors, and he travelled extensively. He had few strong emotional ties. He saw his extended family members infrequently, although he continued to see his sister more often. He had very frequent phone contacts with his siblings and his friends. He describes being quite lonely. At the age of 21, he broke all ties with his father following an argument. By then he was self-supporting. Mr. Pistorius competed internationally and spent many months of the year at his training base in Italy. On the occasions that he returned to South Africa, he reports being anxious about the high levels of violent crime in South Africa as reported by the media and as discussed within his immediate and extended family setting. He bought a firearm for his own protection. His aunt, Mrs. Binge, reports that at some stage he had a burglary at his townhouse, and this resulted in him adding extensive security measures to his property. Mr. Pistorius relates that as a professional athlete, he worked very hard to gain sponsorships in order to make a lot of money and to be financially secure, autonomy and independence being his attempt to manage his anxiety. He describes a strict training regime with his focus on his diet and lifestyle aimed at ensuring that his training was successful. His manager confirmed that Mr. Pistorius was always punctual for media events, always well prepared, and his coach confirms that he always met his training targets, irrespective of the condition of his stumps. He had few long-term relationships. He did not have a lot of contact with extended family members and was quite self-sufficient. He relied on social media to stay in contact with his friends and siblings.
Now, you make reference to his attempt to manage his anxiety, but he's now this athlete, he's performing well. Where does the anxiety come in and how did it manifest?
It is my opinion, my lady, that Mr. Pistorius has an anxiety disorder.
Know more. eNCA.com